All right. Good morning, friends. Good afternoon. What the hell time is it? It's 11:30, so almost afternoon, which means that Firebrand has been awake for almost 30 hours. As you can see, her magical pool is not looking great. But we've got a college to save. So we're going to go ahead and equip the Staff of Magnus. We're obviously going to have to fight Ancano, right? So let's talk about shouts. We're going to go slow time, I think. I think that's going to help us out. And then we'll also put our Steadfast Ward on our left hand. All right, let's go.
We never should have brought that thing out. Huh?
You're in my way. Get out of here. Someone should clean up those dragon bones. Anyway. I'm going to go ahead and drop a save out here. Just in case.
You think I don't know what you're up to? You think I can't destroy you? The power to unmake the world at my fingertips. And you think you could do anything about it?
I mean, you missed
I
him.
am beyond your pathetic attempts at magic. You cannot touch me.
The staff! Use it on the eye!
Still you persist?
Okay,
Very well.
so we are... All of my friends seem to be paralyzed.
See what you do now. Who's there?
Oh man, that is rough. Actually, no, we're going straight to potions. Alright, where'd he go? Oh no, my staff isn't charged. All right. Yeah, I can't seem to affect him all the time. So when the eye is closed, I guess I can... Seems to be retreating up the stairs. Got him. Good fight. I wasn't expecting him to go up the stairs. That was rough.
There can be no other end.
Very nearly died there. But we got there. Jazargo, you doing okay, buddy? Okay.
I knew you could do it.
So what now?
I don't know. Ancano is gone, but whatever he's done to the eye doesn't seem to have stopped. I have no idea what to do.
Oh, hey, it's that guy.
We knew you would succeed. Your victory here justifies our belief in you. You have proven yourself more than worthy to guide the College of Winterhold.
Well, thank you. So, what now?
The Eye has grown unstable. It cannot remain here, or else it may destroy your college and this world. It must be secured. Ancano's actions prove that the world is not ready for such a thing. We shall safeguard it. For now. You now have the opportunity to maintain your college and carry on with your lives. You have our gratitude, Archmage.
So wait, you're just gonna... You could have just taken it at any time? Man, I hate the Sijic Order so much. Why did I have to go through all this if you could have just taken the thing? Doesn't matter. Okay, so we seem to be relatively back to normal.
The college is safe again thanks to your work. I knew you had it in you. I dare say the Sijics are right. There's no one more deserving to be Archmage, in my opinion. Here, consider these yours, and the Archmage's quarters as well. I shall be here for advice, should you need me.
Okay,
All right then.
so Archmage.
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
No, we're staying up here where it's cold, sorry.
Jazargo only has so much room to carry things.
Alright, I need to give you some stuff because I have way too much on my person. Perfect.
We follow them.
Okay, so Archmage, that's something. I guess the first thing we should do is go take stock.
The chanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
So, Firebrand is exhausted, right? She's gonna probably go collapse into bed before too long, but she does want to see what's going on in here. So, we've got our enchanting table, a tome that illustrates methods of implementing more advanced enchantments. We've got display cases. Lots of bookshelves. Mannequins. A really nice bed that I'm not sure I'm comfortable sleeping in yet. Wash basin. And then the Archmage's boots, gloves, and hood. So we've got the whole uniform. A pensive and an unusual gem. And some skooma. Looks like Archmage Aaron likes to indulge. Would you like to scry upon the college or one of the hold capitals? What? Okay, I am going to check in on Whiterun. Whoa. So cool. Jarl Balgruuf is in his usual Jarl seated position. They seem to be having some food.
Marlborough, did you slip out again last night for a drink at the Battered Mare?
Heard about that, did you? Yes, I went out for a pint or two. What of it?
These secret visits to the tavern will make you an easy target for an enemy assassin. You should have told me first.
Damn it, woman, I'm the Jarl of Whiterun.
I love this so much.
For talking to my people. You can't protect me.
Okay, how do I get out?
Okay.
That might be so, but it will never stop me from trying.
So cool. I don't know how to get out, though. Like, seriously, though, I don't know how to get out. I think I might have just gotten myself stuck. Okay, note to self. I guess don't use this. Because apparently I have no way of getting back. Well, that's unfortunate. Neat idea, but, you know, not everything's perfect. What else we got? Also, I don't think that's what a pensive is. I think that's a scrying pool, but, you know, whatever. Alright, up here. Whoa! We've got a big, like, clock calendar that is accurate. That's really neat. And we've got an orb to ponder. Whoa, where am I? This looks like a trophy room of some sort. Weapon racks, mannequins, claws. I have the coral claw, but I haven't used it yet, so I'm not going to display it. We have a throne. Anything else in here? Where am I exactly? I'm at the college sanctuary. Alright, well that's pretty cool. I believe there was an upstairs as well. Though if I had to guess, I'm going to say that's just going to take me out to the roof. Yeah. Okay. Well, like I said, Firebrand's exhausted, and she doesn't quite feel comfortable sleeping in the Archmage's bed just yet. Like, this just happened. The man died, like, minutes ago. So I think we're going to go ahead, go to bed, think about this, try to figure out what our next steps are in the morning, because this is a big change, but it's not an unwelcome one. Like, Firebrand's first thought, I love you, Bethesda, never change. I have 2 dragon skeletons here now. The dragon skeletons are multiplying. This is terrifying. I promise I did not fight another dragon in between videos. Anyway, like, Firebrand knows that she's not going to be ordering around these teachers or these staff or any of these people,
Thanks to
right?
you, the people of Skyrim will continue to have a place to study magic, even if most of them resent you for it.
I appreciate you, Onmund. How's it going, Arendor?
It's a fine day with you around.
Berlina?
I still can't believe it. You, the Archmage? Never would have guessed it.
Yeah, me neither, honestly. I agree.
Until next time.
Okay, which one's mine? Hi, Sleeps and Blossom.
Tidings. All right, then.
Nope, that's not mine either. That's right. All the doors look the same, okay? So we're going to drop some stuff off real quick because we've got a lot of new things. This is a really good mask. I'm definitely going to hold on to this. And finally, after, what, 32, 33 hours awake, most of that time spent either in the saddle or fighting or both, we're going to rest for a good, solid, long amount of time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to take a long 16-hour rest. You can't say she doesn't deserve it. She's been through an awful lot over the past couple of days. Okay. Let's see if they're still doing morning exercises.
Yes.
It looks like we are. At least folks are beginning to gather.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Speaking of which...
Why are my research men... Take a look.
I was hoping you would have the greater reward, but you don't yet. That's
Until
fine.
next time.
Gonna grab a snack. So, we're going to go ahead and do some of these morning exercises as Firebrand is sort of thinking to herself what she's going to do. So, obviously, we're not going to be able to just... we're not going to be able to just start ordering people around, right? They're not going to do anything about that. It seems to me like this school pretty much runs itself. So... we got to figure out what we're going to do. Though it's not like the other teachers are going to recognize my authority, what we do have is access to the college's resources. Right? And that's not nothing. So I'm going to finish up the morning exercises, and I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in so you don't have to watch it all the way through. And when we're done, we're going to talk a little bit about how Firebrand intends to use the resources of the college to better Skyrim. I'll be right back. Okay, morning exercises are over and we are back in the Archmage's quarters, which I guess are our quarters now. And I'm going to take a quick look around. We're going to see what's going on here. I see we've got the Imperial Report on Sarthal. Let's go ahead and read this one. Let it be known that the esteemed archaeologist has chosen to focus his boundless talents on the cooking and baking habits of the early First Era Nords. While this work will no doubt bring great glory and benefit to the Empire, it is clear that my limited expertise is of no use to this effort. I have instead been using my considerable free time to investigate a particular avenue of study, namely that of the fall of Sarthal. Every child of the Empire knows what happened here, that the first city of man on Tamriel was sacked by the elves, jealous and fearful of the threat men posed to them. Of course, now we know that it's probably the Eye of Magnus that caused this attack, not just fear and jealousy. Relations have obviously improved considerably since then, but to be able to see the results of the destruction firsthand, it is quite striking to note the degree of effort that went into the venture. The first task before me was differentiating between areas of original architecture and those that were rebuilt after Ysgramor retook the city with his 500 companions. Initially relying heavily on the expertise of archaeologist Floronius, my ability to discern the difference for myself improved over time. Indeed, I was surprised to find that many areas of the city, far more than I would have believed, retain much of the original stonework. Work was clearly done to remedy the effects of the city being burned after the elves' assault, but I suspect they underestimated the durability of Nordic craftsmanship. Or rather, that is what I initially thought. Perhaps it was a mistaken sense of pride in the accomplishments of these early men, or perhaps it was just my inexperience that led me to this conclusion. Something was amiss, though. Repeated attempts to consult the exceedingly perceptive archaeologists were unfruitful, often digressing into lectures on the bathing habits of Sarthal residents or the average number of potted plants in homes. I was again forced to rely on my limited powers of observation and deduction. And so I have no conclusive results to report at this time. I can say with certainty that the initial attack on Sarthal seems to have been very focused and does not appear to correlate to any locations that have been established as points of defense or importance. While the eminent scholar Sentius has yet to examine my findings or indeed show any interest in them, my inclination is to suggest that not only did the elves know the apparent layout of the city, but that their assault was based on a specific directive and perhaps a singular goal. My humble investigations shall continue as time permits. Representing time. Insights into the disappearance of the Dwemer, and this is actually by the Archmage himself. At some point I might do a video that's just like reading books. Proceedings of the Council of Mages. Yeah, there's plenty for us to study here. I've got a key rack. Didn't I already loot this stuff? Am I going mad? I did loot this stuff. Maybe I had to reload a save. Oh, that's right. I had to reload the save because I got stuck in the scrying window. That's right. Okay. It's fine. It's good. I'm here now. Now, there were a few other things. Now that I'm Archmage, I remember there were some teleportation devices somewhere in the Arcaneum that would allow me to, in theory, travel from place to place, and that kind of gives Firebrand an idea. So, again, knowing that Firebrand doesn't really have any authority yet over the people of this college, what she does have, in addition to the resources of the college, hi Ancano, is a title that others will recognize, if not respect. Right? Folks in the other cities out in the greater world of Skyrim will at least recognize the Archmage of Winterhold, even though the college is not particularly held in high esteem right now. One of the things Firebrand wants to do is change that. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to visit all of the cities in Skyrim. So Dawnstar again, Morthal, Solitude, Markarth again, and we are going to meet with all of the Jarls, and through acts of service, we are going to become Thane of as many of these as we can, and hopefully that will put us in the good graces of everybody, which will allow us maybe to get into a position where we can start to negotiate a ceasefire in this war. Unfortunately, though Firebrand has been very much all about, well, this is a human war for humans, it's none of my business. Now that she's in a position of responsibility, it is her business. And the fact of the matter is that this war is killing more people than any number of dragons ever could. This war is more damaging than anything else that's happening. So that's the first goal. The second goal is to rebuild Winterhold. As I've said many times during this campaign, Firebrand believes that it is absolutely unforgivable that Winterhold has been ruined for this long, and the mages that can literally make money out of nothing have not done anything to fix it yet. That's a problem, and we're going to try to fix that. I think I'm going to set myself a goal of 100,000 gold pieces, and if I can gather 100,000 gold pieces, I will get rid of them.
Nasty business with that Ancano fellow. Pity that I was unable to assist, but I was otherwise occupied.
Right, important research, I'm sure. What do you got for sale?
So you wish to master the arcane arts?
So 100,000 gold will take some time, and then we will dump that gold off somewhere where it will despawn, and then I'll install a mod that allows Winterhold to come back. So that's another goal that we're setting for ourselves. Still no spell tomes for larger Atronachs. I don't know. Ah, Savos. And Mirabelle. Rough. Rest in peace to both of you. So those are the two major goals I think that we're going to be working towards. Yes, we also do need to go and deal with the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller, and we do need to deal with the main plot of the story, deal with the dragons. Going and hanging out with the Dawn Guard seems like it might be fun. And, of course, we need to figure out what the hell a Mirak is.
Watch it.
Which actually reminds me, we did get hit by those Mirak cultists, and they gave me something, or they dropped something. So we're going to read that. Board the vessel Northern Maiden docked at Raven Rock. Take it to Windhelm, then begin your search. Kill the false dragonborn known as Firebrand before she reaches Solstein. Return with word of your success, and Mirak shall be most pleased. Okay, so now I know that these folks came from a place called Solstein.
I never would have suspected that the Eye could be so dangerous. Tolfdir is right, isn't he? Magic really can overwhelm you.
Oh, yes, it can. That's absolutely true. Okay, somewhere around here, and I don't remember where at all.
That's close enough.
Hey, I'm the Archmage. I can pick this lock if I want. Okay, I guess I can't.
There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of persecution.
I've certainly learned more here than I ever expected to.
At least it's more money.
Maybe it's upstairs?
Perhaps. Just need more work for me.
And I think the way that we're going to generate the money that we need is through Felberg. And in fact, it's about time for us to pay a visit again to Felberg, way out here by Henderheim, because it's been gathering resources and money for us over the past however many days it's been since I've been there. So I think we might be able to upgrade it a little bit more, and that's where we're going to get our income, which we're going to use to rebuild the town. Okay, well, it doesn't seem to be up here.
I wonder if the college's reputation will ever recover from our adventures.
Ancano is exactly why we're
I wonder if the reputation will ever recover. That is exactly what Firebrand is hoping to accomplish.
May your next fight bring you victory, friend.
What do you want?
We all have you to thank for saving the college. Your position is well deserved.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
All right, Tolfdir.
Archmage triumph. The college, Skyrim, all of Tamriel owes you a great debt.
Thank you, Enthir. Tolfdir.
I'm always available should you need me, Archmage.
In fact, it's good that you say that, because I'm going to be leaving for a few days. I need a vacation. I need a break. I am leaving the college in your hands for a few days while I go take care of some other personal business.
And to think Mirabelle questioned my allowing you into the college. I can just imagine the look on her face now.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and keep searching for these teleport circles that I could swear that I found before, but I wasn't a high enough rank. And I'll put a cut in, and when I find them, I'll go ahead and update you one more time. So I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I did not find the teleport circles yet, but I did do a little bit more exploring in the Lestratorium, and I want to share that because, again, this mod is wonderful. So here on the back side of the Lestratorium, we've got this subterrarium. And I looked around a little bit in here, but this is one of those times when I kind of want to explore on camera. Now that this is ours, we kind of need to, you know, be aware of what's here. So we've got a bunch of dwarven metal, some potions. We've got a cage with a skeever in it. And look at this. We've got planters. We've got plenty of places to get all sorts of alchemy supplies. What do we have in here? Fungi are being carefully dissected to reveal internal structure. Giant lichen. I'll check that staircase in a minute. That goes back to the Hall of Attainment. Tome contains botanical pressings and notes on the date and location of their harvesting. And just look at this place. This is absolutely gorgeous. We've got a Nirnroot on the other side. We've got this little fish tank here. Absolutely incredible. Jazargo, get out of my way. There's an invisible alchemy lab, it would seem. Very interesting. And then back to the Lestratorium. Very cool. Okay, we are going back to looking for the teleport orbs, and once again, I will put in a cut, and we will. I will see you when I can find the thing. Okay, we have found what I was looking for. The Orbs of Winterhold. So, we are in the Hall of Countenance. You know, along with this very disturbing, currently suspended animation Draugr and these other things. And, yeah. We're going to see if these work. And are they two-way? So where am I going first? I want to hit Felberg. And the closest city to Felberg is probably Falkreath. Yeah. So let's hit up the Falkreath teleport orb. It costs a common soul gem. And we simply materialize. Oh, look! There's a glowing dais here. And we can use a soul gem to return to the college, so it is two-way if I know where the platforms are. Now, this platform is quite hidden. So, you know, that's going to be a little bit tough, but that's okay. Alright, heading out to Fel... Now, the question is, did my horse come along for this journey? And I'm suspecting that the answer is probably no.
You hear the news? Was that mages blew up Winterhold? Guess it was just a matter of time.
I'm working on it.
Word is the College of Mages is back to normal.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. Well met. Unlike trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
So the big thing I'm looking for right now is straw. Because I need like 40 of it to make the things that I want to make in Felberg. I also want to sell things that I don't need anymore. Yeah, we got lots of stuff. Ditch all these poisons. There we go.
Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it.
I don't plan on it. So actually, what I think I'm going to do is see if I can find that teleportation spot again.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? God duty.
Where was it? It was out here by the wheel, right? Yeah, there we are. And back to the college. Now, this is incredibly convenient. This is incredibly convenient. Okay. So, we're going to do Whiterun next. Okay, where am I? I'm at the gate, literally just to the left of the main entrance. Okay, good to know. Let's go ahead and drop in on Lydia and the kiddos.
I have a home again. A family. I almost can't believe it.
Hi, Sophie.
Thank you. Thanks for everything.
You're welcome. Did you find your sister yet?
Wraith is a big meanie. She keeps telling Lars and me what to do. I don't want to play with her anymore. Mama!
Hi, Lucia.
Wow, really? What do you get me?
I don't really have anything I can give you except for this dagger.
Stop teasing me.
But I will get you something. So yeah, we've got 2 now. Also, hello, Manic Electro Nymph. Do you have things on you? You don't. Okay, cool.
Yes?
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
Hope you're doing well, Lydia. I'm sure I'll be back soon. But for now, we're gonna go pick up some more straw. In fact, we're gonna put Whirlwind Sprint on so we can move around a little bit more quickly.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Hi,
Everything's
Bellathor.
for... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Looking for straw. 13. Thank you.
Do come back.
I will. Alright, now once again, the big weakness of this is because it's not true fast travel, my horse doesn't come with me. So, we are on foot for the time being. So, not a big deal, but, you know, just a little bit annoying. Alright. We're going to go ahead and head to Riverwood. Riverwood, I can just go across from here, right? Yeah. Knock it off. Okay, back to Riverwood. We're going to do some trading. And because it's getting late, I think we're probably going to end up staying the night here.
Thank you so much for taking care of those steeds.
You're welcome.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. All right, then.
And then the other thing I know that I need is corundum. And I know I have corundum somewhere, but damned if I remember where.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood. The finest weapons and armor. Until next time.
Okay, so we got some corundum. I don't remember how many locks that I need. So, in between videos.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose, for a Nord village.
I will find that out. The lock also needs iron.
Whatever. The finest weapons and armor. Good day.
So we got one at least. Okay, for now, it's getting late. The video's gone on for a while. So we're gonna drop by the Sleeping Giant Inn.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks.
This is an
and warm
ode to
beds.
Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials. We drink to our youth. You're nothing but trouble.
Oh, am I?
Yep.
Wait.
Sure. What can I do for you?
Can you take a break?
Sure. My voice could use a rest.
Thank you.
My favorite drinking buddy.
It means so much to us.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too.
I'm the
I
innkeeper.
cook.
Sure thing.
Ain't much else
It's
to
yours
tell.
for a day.
Okay. Why does it say owned? Is this not my room? Oh, it must be this one over here. Awesome. Okay, cool, wonderful, fantastic. Friends, let's start by doing a 1 hour rest so that we can level up. I'm actually going to start putting a few points into stamina because it does increase carry capacity. Quiet casting is going to be a game changer for us. So we're going to pick that up.
I'll have some meat.
Coming.
And we're going to get some sleep. All right. Tomorrow we will finish our trip to Felberg. I will be doing a lot of building there. I will do some inventory management, some putzing around and building things. We'll check in at Hendraheim. Mostly, though, Firebrand is just taking a well-deserved break from all of the everything. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.